sila Zuko and the Last Airbender, and Dallas Liu at Gordon Cormier live na live. Sabi ko, pabalik.
Bago mag-super honest, magbabalik na ito. We are all very, very excited. Lalong-lalo na si Justin, na pwede mag-voice over anytime. So, masiyahin pa natin ang Avatar Fever dahil bago nila iligtas ang buong mundo, Team Avatar is here sa Kapatid Network. The cast of Avatar The Last Airbender, Gordon Cormier and Dallas Liu. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's the first. Thank you guys.
This is our first morning show, actually.
How was your life waking up this early?
Well, actually, I went to sleep at like 6 p.m. last
Whoa.
night. And yeah, I woke up at 3, so I've been up for a while now.
Is it the jet lag? That's why you slept that long?
I think so.
When did you guys arrive?
Yesterday morning. But yeah, like trying to adjust, I guess, to the time is what got us.
Is it both your first time here in the Philippines?
It's my first time.
Third.
Yeah!
Shout out to mga taga Santa Rosa, Laguna.
Because Gordon is a Filipino. Canadian.
Pardon me?
Filipino American or Canadian?
Canadian.
Okay.
I'm sure your fans already know that.
Yes.
I also to all the crowd that mga taga Laguna dyan, mga taga Santa Rosa. Siyempre, your homeboy has arrived.
Yes.
Yes. And you guys are actually here for a meet and greet with your many fans because tomorrow you are going to be premiering on it.
That's right. That's right.
Tell us about your short visit here.
Short visit here so far. I gotta say the food's amazing and the people are very friendly.
Yeah.
How do you like the weather here, Gordon?
I love how you ask questions. How do you like the weather?
Well, I mean, it is very warm compared to Canada, where I'm used to like -20 Celsius for winter. But it's really nice. I'm adjusting. It's crazy. People here speak better English than I do. So it is more than impressive.
Because you're French Canadian, is that right?
I've tried to.
Because it sounds like your last name is French, but it's not.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, but of course your mom, Filipino, does she speak to you in Tagalog at all?
When I was really young, she actually tried to teach me, but I started getting confused and I stopped talking in general.
What did you learn? I want to know.
Specific word.
Just one particular word that you hear a lot. Like a phrase.
Like a clean word, yeah.
Of course,
You never know.
Something that's more
Yeah, don't give me any ideas. Clean word. My mom, the first word she actually taught me was foggy.
Yes, that's right. Wait, tell us more about your journey on landing these roles, because these are amazing roles, and you are 22, he's 14, these are young actors doing something really of a rock star kind of feel.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How'd you land the roles?
Well, for me, it was a very long audition process. It consisted of what's it called? It's a self-tape. Self-tape, then 2 callbacks, and then 3 chemistry reads, which 2 of them with yours truly, Dallas Liu.
You got chemistry.
It's funny because they actually didn't give us the original script for the show when we were auditioning. They gave us fake sides, and so we were reading for random characters with different names. And you know, we feel so lucky to be working with this guy and our beautiful castmates. Yeah.
But I guess even if they gave you kind of fake scripts, they were kind of in line with your character, right?
Yeah.
You kind of tell.
Well, it's funny, Gordon wasn't even born yet when the animated series
Oh.
so he had no idea what the show was.
Oh, wow.
But for me, like, I guess the character description and the dialogue in the scenes was very obvious and telling. Like, Zuko's story is so classic and so complex that it's quite easy to pick up on those details.
Right. Now let's do this. Aside from the chemistry, of course, that we're looking for, what do you think, Dallas, was it about Gordon that made him perfect for the role?
I think it was honestly like his kid, like he was a 12-year-old in the middle of Canada, and he's a skater. He's very free spirited, and I think it's his smile more than anything.
There it is.
Of course, same question for you, Gordon. Why Dallas?
Well, Actually, I think it's just because of his acting. I mean, in real life, Dallas is so awesome. He's kind, definitely not emo. Not like a certain character.
But how was the filming like for you guys? Was this something that you did during the pandemic? How long did it take for you since this is a series we're talking about?
Preparation-wise, yeah, I mean, for me, I definitely rewatched the series, of course, but YouTube has so much information and character analysis videos that it allowed me to really spend time, you know, making sure that I became Zuko versus doing an impersonation of that animated character.
So we're talking more about how you guys are developing your characters inwards, but let's talk more about the movements, because the whole entire series talks about the movement. Did you have to train long for the movements? Did you have to take up martial arts?
Well, Dallas is actually a world champion.
There you go.
I love how you guys love each other so much. I can tell. It's like a mutual admiration. It's just like, okay, say something nice. Did you talk about this before you went on the show? No.
Just really love it.
Comes in.
So what was it like for you? I mean, coming onto the show.
Well, for me, I have a background in martial arts, like Gordon had mentioned. So for me, it was like my bread and butter. I just had a ton of fun playing around, and the stunt team on our show was actually kind enough to let me have some creative input on some of the choreography and the story moments of those fights. And then you should tell them about your experience.
Well, I was 12 and I was a ball of energy, so I had a blast. I had no clue what I was doing, but they're like telling me to do something. I'd be like, yeah. I'd do it at full speed, and they'd be like, slow down. No, I want to go fast.
And he's being quite humble. Like, you know, his character is supposed to be like a complete master at airbending. And we had a 6-week-long boot camp, is what they call it, to get us introduced to each of the different martial arts and bending styles. And this kid picked it up super quickly.
Okay, and speaking of martial arts and bending stuff, can you show us some of your martial arts moves?
I think we should have the avatar get us.
All right, let's go out here.
For airbending, we did Hungar. For first bending, we did Northern Shaolin Kung Fu. That's right, bending.
Okay.
And
So what are you going to show us right now?
Bagua Wushu mix.
Bagua
Alright,
Wushu.
let's
All
hear
right,
it.
let's do it.
Let's hear it.
Let's move back a little bit.
Okay, no pressure.
No,
Live television.
Go hard in. Go hard in.
Definitely haven't prepared anything. Okay, let's go.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Jester.
Alright, yep, here we go.
Jester.
How about Dallas?
Yeah, I think mine is
Our champion.
Northern Shaolin Kung Fu, but it's also like we're bending these elements. We're able to manipulate them, so we're kind of able to have some fun of what these would look like on screen. Okay, here we go.